Hello! And yes, this game is very good so far.
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
The Bat's 490 code. I solved it.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years.
Oh,
It
cool.
will soon become a reality.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Okay then, let's begin.
Cool, I didn't realize it does the recap like this now, where it actually has it voiced. It used to not be voiced in the prequel, in the first game of this series. First, they've got to, impish. Have to do the very important thing, which is that. Let's see, what is there that I can... Oh, a bunch of just question marks. Interesting. Okay.
A warrior of the Maasai tribe, a nomadic tribe who predominantly live in Kenya and Tanzania.
Neat.
They have great physical ability and are skilled with spears. They are capable of fighting wild beasts like lions. Among Maasai warriors, those who jump the highest receive the greatest praise.
They're famous for their jumping skills.
If they can beat a lion with spears or their bare hands, they must be really strong.
Computer's off right now, so there's no point to inspect that. It's another inspect. That boy will just kill me if I touch it, so don't touch it. It's the door. It's also... Oh, it's just move. Okay.
This door is open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join two statues, and create a transcendental superhuman.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
Ryuki, no.
area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Ryuki, no. Of course.
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
Oh, well then, okay. Yeah. Puzzles are always fun. Activate the right temporal lobe statue.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says, not available, stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there? How did you know?
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Yeah, just, jump super high. That works. Blank human your powers. You can blank to blank if you wanted to.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Let's look at the computer.
BBAB. Activating. In this experiment, you can combine two different brains with different functions to create a new human life form. Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Interesting.
You just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left. Maasai warrior, fisherman, NA. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
We get
What
to
do you
go
choose, Ryuki?
super high. We want the Maasai warrior
Please select right brain function.
and the astronaut.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
What's going on?
Oh gosh.
Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg strength.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
We're gonna jump up
Ryuki,
super
you
high.
have 5 minutes left.
Sounds good. Have a good dinner. Is it this way? Yeah, that's the way.
This door isn't.
Okay.
Is this the jump up super high? Yeah, it is. Jump up super high.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Hi, DC. Intended for mature audiences.
Wow.
Can't believe it. Tragic.
The experiment worked! We have the Chikara. Chikara Horodori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy!
This is a scene.
What are we even watching right now?
Oh,
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You got your ID to prove it? Okay, that's good. That's good.
You want to join?
Hell no.
Okay, we made it up.
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
The race car driver.
This stone statue is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
Yes, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I
This
don't
is-
remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
I know, right? There's a car right there. Shocking. Super reaction by the person trapped by blank. 7th step. They who traverse blank experience it. Activate the...
This door is open.
I wonder if we can go to the central room.
Let's go find out.
I think this hopefully means we can also transport this way back too.
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from
Okay,
this
good.
side now.
This means we no longer need the super leg.
Beginning
The car from
What do you think?
Obviously the racer fits
Please
best.
select
Okay, good, yeah. Racer
left,
archaeologist.
Right. Starting.
very long hair that doesn't move, like hair.
Experiment
Yup.
successful. Combined, a racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps to gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there directly.
4 minutes now.
I want the green door.
We can go through.
Whee! I blame just modeling being a thing, unfortunately.
All right, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
What?
Oh my goodness, we'd be driving.
That's the trap? I could have done this on my own.
Toma, behind you!
Huh?
Oh my gosh, it's a giant rock. Can't believe we're full Indiana Jones style right now.
Hold it! Wait! No! I can't do this!
Baby schmovin'.
The road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
There is no road.
What are we gonna do?
Apparently we just make a big jump in the air.
Gas! The gas!
The gas! Okay!
I like how this rock is rolling uphill too. That's the truly magical moment. We did it? Question mark?
The experiment worked! Oh, happy Chikara. Chikara Horadori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy! The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient rune. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. No, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Kara! Ew!
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
Yeah, reward cutscene, sure.
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Obviously, we now need to activate this
Let's
statue.
turn it on.
Got it.
The Gambler's Stone statue.
This stone statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it blank. You can get a blank can be blank by any person. I want to inspect it because I'm not 100% sure.
A
100%
person
sure
gifted
about
with
this.
extreme luck that allows them to win life-changing sums of money. They believe that they will win against all odds and control their own destiny.
Ah, so this is the successful kind of gambler.
Yeah, doesn't sound like the broke type.
But don't the broke ones always say they have money in the bank?
Why are they broke then?
Okay, let's go back.
We can go through.
Whee!
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
3 minutes left. Which means I think I gotta have to do the...
Oh,
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let's test this.
What's he doing?
Chikara's right brain reselection.
What? What?
What's happening?
The room flew away.
The experiment worked! Happy Chikara.
What?
Chikara Horadori has done it again! We have the genetic ecstasy. This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see. My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we can prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in.
We need a big...
Beginning experiment.
What's behind this machine?
Current ability is left.
Oh, okay.
Get that room back.
Aim and pull.
Oh, okay.
Beginning.
Fisherman
Please select
and gambler?
left, right. Starting.
Oh, right.
Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice
Make the right choice.
to obtain superhuman luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away. How's it going?
I think I got something.
That must be it. Reel it in.
We just yanked it back together.
The experiment worked! Happy Chikara. Chikara Horadori has done it again! We have the genetic ecstasy. Good! The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered. Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
We might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
I still love the name Instant Death Power Stance Man.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
We've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Poor Tama.
Fine, okay.
Updated Chikara's stone statue. Meant to luck 3 done.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who blank is blank.
The highest authority on DNA engineering, the greatest and most genius scientist ever, of all time. It is said he can control the rules of reality itself, and is looked up to as the Father of God.
Wow, really?
Hell no! No one looks up to this guy.
Hi, Zeph. Hope you're doing well today.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Yeah, it's gotta be back to the
It
computer.
would be nice to create eternal youth in life.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man over there.
I still love the name Instant Death Power Stance
Beginning
Man.
experiment. Please select left brain function. Please select right brain function.
Oh, there's 3 new people entirely.
Worried about health? Yeah. Do you treat your body well? Aren't you? Then eat tons of junk food covered in oil and artificial flavors.
Oh, okay.
What you need now, genetically modified corn, potatoes, tonkotsu ramen, large pizzas, and fried rice from Pandora Express. Now call Gooper Eats.
Ah, yes, Gooper Eats. My favorite. This is good advice. Enjoy yourself while you can. What is an effective way of training? I love Gooper Eats. Because all the statues now are different than they were before.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and life is...
Another function that'll allow us to deal with instant death power stance man.
Beginning Please select left, right, starting experiment.
Was it a hot or cold shower?
Error.
Hot shower. Also, hi there, Alyssa. Hope you're doing
It's
well
an
today.
error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
I thought it definitely would be something with NA.
These people look for bugs during software development. They are also called QA, or testers. They have the skill to find critical bugs as well as minor mistakes. Some people call them organic machines for how good their review skills are.
QA is definitely important in everything.
Aren't they the people who walk into walls over and over to break the game and all that?
They do need a hell of a lot of perseverance. I'm an AI, and even I respect them.
If there was something off, they might be able to find it.
Everything about this place is off. The person...
Another function.
Begin. Please select
That's where we want to go. There's nothing new in any of these places.
The person who's most upset...
Another function.
beginning. Please select right brain, left, right, start.
I'm sure selecting NA is the correct answer, because everything else we've already done.
Error.
Error? It's an error.
I guess...
I wonder.
Yeah, I figured I have all the information I need.
The person who...
Another.
Begin. Please. right. Step. Combined, a racer's accurate sense of time and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create a brain that accurately.
Wow.
Don't you dare.
A brain that accurately counts 10 seconds.
Person-
Thanks.
Another.
Begin.
It's huge indeed. Let me just read what it says again. People who are obsessed with eternal youth. Yeah, it feels like more than likely I'm gonna have to retry from the previous checkpoint.
The person.
Another.
Because
Begin.
I've wasted 3 of these combinings already.
Please. Left, right. Step. Combined, erasers to allow you.
Turns.
What could that?
Maybe a path opened up.
If we have time.
You have a minute left.
Huh?
What happened?
There's something fishy.
How so?
What if I?
What? What the hell?
This door was the bug.
The activation requirement was the racer's steering skills. Anyway, let's keep going. What?
Are you sure we can ride it?
It's all good.
We got a boat now?
Set sail.
Hey!
Oh.
We can't ride this. There's so much water in your brain. I'm going to chant boot.
Thanks.
I'm on a boat!
We can go through here.
Because the door now is gone, right? Okay.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds
Person.
left.
Another.
Begin. Please. Left, right. Step.
Oh, that wasn't progress? Oh, okay.
Expect. Combined, a fisherman's manliness and the reliability of a debugger to become better.
Wow.
This isn't.
Oh.
Why do you look so?
No.
Why did? The person who's.
Another.
Begin. Please.
I'm gonna have to restart.
Left, right. Step.
I thought that was progress. I'm so sad.
Expect. Combined, a fisherman's navigating skills and a shaman's mysterious power.
Oh.
If we ever.
You're
Oh.
out of time.
Am I out of time? I'm out of time.
We can go.
That lets me use the boat.
Are you?
It's
I'm gonna ride the boat and see what's over here. And then retry because I'm dead.
set sail. Oh, we
Does this mean we finished a long?
Chikara.
Oh, there's another eyeball.
Ryuki.
Damn it, Chikara's.
No, I missed the eyeball. I'm so sad. Apparently the eyeball is the world's biggest red herring.
Oh.
Eternal youth.
be nice to create
And some
Beginning.
Eternal Youth. Maasai
Please
Warrior. And Chikara?
Left, right, start. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create an undying and unaging warrior.
funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant death power stance man.
I just got debated by the stupid boat.
All right, let's go.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Go, Tama.
Let's go!
Yeah, beat up instant death power stance man.
Now!
Oh my gosh, we just kicked it.
The experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy.
Fishermen are the peak of humanity. This is true.
Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. The research results are splendid. But now is not the time. Not now. Not now.
Happy Chikara.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Oh, there's only one thing I can do here, so...
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Turn it on.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
What is the significance of 9?
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
Oh.
We can go through here.
Is IX a right side?
Did you decide what to...
Yeah.
Beginning. Please. Left, NA. Right, 9 selected.
Nikes is real?
Starting experiment.
This again? What? Why?
Experiment successful.
Nizet laws.
NA and 9.
Nice.
Ryuki, this is...
I know. That's 490.
Video game cracking scene demo video. Indeed. Oh no, I thought the entire video had to be played. I do live. Hi there, brown boy. Hope you're doing well today. This is chapter 1? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
Welcome. I'm the president of the Japanese Knights Laws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I'm vibing. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you very much.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
I was gonna say, isn't this So Sajima's, bodyguard?
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage.
Ah, there we go. He was a piece of human garbage.
Slugged him in the face and resigned. Then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me. It was a heat of the moment thing, but I ended up quitting my job. I don't regret punching that scumbag, but what am I going to do now? I've got 10 children to think about.
Mamoru, why do you have 10 children? What the heck?
What? A job? With the conditions I requested? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything, as long as it's not illegal.
Aw, poor Mamoru.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really. Something funny. There, I said it.
Aw, thanks for saying something funny.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
Aw, poor guy. Please let me hover over. Oh my gosh, the glass doll.
That's the Nanyapul X, the symbol of Knives.
Non-upal means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Non-upal is the 9th.
So non-upal X means 9 X's?
9 nines?
Seems so.
Did you know that Nizatlaws is derived from 9-exed lozenge? Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, Nizatlaws means the 9 X's of the diamond.
A houseplant. I'm not talking to you quite yet. There's a big window here. Wow, thanks.
Why would they make something like this indoors?
Who knows?
9 X's, question mark? Oh, there's something else here. I saw something turn green. It's an office desk. Oh, okay.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video. BATS 490 was an ARG, just a game. But there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to NICE. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate BATS 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates, if I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy.
Oh.
That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Wow. Thanks, Mamoru.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch.
Iris does love her rumors indeed, so you know.
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
Yeah, if she brought Jin's body all the way from Okinawa, that would be impressive.
This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams. To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hag has completely lost it.
Oh, Tama.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
Weft?
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Oh, I've gotten more important things. I've got to talk to Tama again. How do I like my ramen? Normal. Non-Apple egg sign. New emote. Pewter is vegan. Quando Nights, indeed. Shoma, Chikara, Pewter. Why is my file still green? Am I missing something that I haven't looked at? Like, I don't get it. Why is it still green? I've read everything in the file.
Do you mean the man from Horodori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Shikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see. Shikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Okay.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE. By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
I am asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
Huh? I don't know which one to pick you. I feel like the right answer is yes, but I don't know for sure. Because we knew when we saw the video, this thing that said something about fraying the fight. Then we just reacted. It doesn't matter, please say yes? Okay.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
Is this world fictional? So none of these decisions are important, right? If none of these decisions are important, then I don't really care. Okay, cool.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Then please tell me the nil number. If you truly are a Freya, you should know it.
Oh, I don't know the number. 42069, boys. Incorrect input. Tragic.
So, you don't know. In other words, you lied.
Oh good, she saw right through it. I thought that I could get her to keep talking if I faked my way through it.
Way to go.
What is a nil number? What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free. Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Not gonna lie, I thought we were Freyer just because of the whole fact of that free to free
Remember
thing.
what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure Nyes didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of Nyes are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video.
This is for something after the game? Okay.
The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Tokiko, please.
A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
Seems like my nuts are your mouth. Hey, got him.
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
Do I know what Ice 9 is?
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened. Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship. Does that sound familiar?
You mean Jin?
They melted
Are you
him?
saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Banana gel. Yoyogi Park.
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Oh, new mechanic. Let's go.
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it!
Okay.
I close my eyes.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there.
I can't believe you just stole a mechanic from Ace Attorney.
Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like I'm actually there. The corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation. Oh, so this is basically like we can inspect things for an infinite amount of time.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Rigor mortis was already fading and the body had already softened somewhat by the time it was found.
The questions for the quiz also show up here too.
A big monitor. Just the regular podium. Camera.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
It's an electric kettle.
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
Tama looks so pleased with herself. I'm so proud.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Tama, please.
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
Yeah, that looks like an explosive device.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily. The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Why are there a bunch of people here? What's going on? Oh, it's just a bunch of mannequins, okay. I was like, huh? Why are there so many people?
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Contestant seat, more contestant seats.
It's a signboard.
Yeah.
Check the body, check the signpost. Don't see anything else I can check on the invisible in X-ray mode here.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
Check the camera. Yep. Another camera. More contestant seats. Host seat, monitor.
Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to re-examine the body again.
It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes.
So it's basically someone turned off the lights and dropped the corpse.
The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
What? At the ceiling. Is it connected to the electric kettle? No, it's connected to
That
the
way.
lights.
Over by that red lamp.
Where's that red lamp? That's the red lamp.
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Do 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 do.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep,
The body was there this entire time.
let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
Very simple. Someone just turned off the lights.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Oh, really?
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Rigor mortis softened.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction.
And then it blew up.
The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
All right, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet.
Yeah, we're already at 75% reenacted.
That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor!
Damn, Tama.
Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Macadamy? Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started!
Your dream, yelling at actors.
Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin.
Yes, Ryuki.
Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Also, I love how we have this song playing again.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well... it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon!
Ryuki, what are you doing, buddy? What's this wiggle?
It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
Ryuki, what are you doing, buddy?
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
Explode these bodies. And now we're on fire.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
Cut! Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
It's part of Ryuki's blackmail tape, that's why.
It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't, though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere, just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign, all so they could spread that QR video.
Oh, have more important things to do. How should I relax? Aerial yoga. Oh my gosh, I'm so balanced.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Oh, Ryuki.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
This way it forces the body to land that way.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell. The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
It's a 6-hour stream.
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period. Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
Thomas trivia. Highly flammable carbon material doesn't stand a chance against 3,000 degree
to wrap it all
temperature.
up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director? Shinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using a smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Aw, it wouldn't be my boy Chin. Chin's not the murderer. Couldn't be Chin. Oh my gosh, Sunfish Pocket with actual people inside. And not a dead body. It's amazing.
There he is!
Ah, shit.
Damn!
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Ryuki!
Yeah, I didn't realize the left trigger down. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed LB. Can't believe we're doing the Matrix. Oh, that's not RB?
Ryuki!
See, the annoying thing is that it's written as Xbox controls, and I'm using a PS4 controller. So, oop. Can't believe Ryuki died twice now. Look at that. Can't believe Shinpei was trying to kill us. What the heck, man?
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail! That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Terror?
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said... so me and the staff haven't met this terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
What the heck?
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
No way. It can't be.
Welp. Wasn't expecting that.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park.
Happy Chikara.
It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Oh, we get back-to-back, thingies.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Tama, what? I mean, let's not examine the very obvious corpse, you know? Just make sure there's nothing else to examine.
Ryuki, can you not rub your face on it?
I'm not!
Okay, I guess we... Oh, lockers. There we go.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad, the joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it! I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts!
No internal organs.
I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have any internal organs anymore. The open space has been hollowed. Inside the lower has a lower pressure than the outside. Is similar to how suction cups work. Ew.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Well, so we know Tokiko couldn't have been the killer, at least, probably.
Well, satisfied? I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei. I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Yeah, and we already know that security cameras don't cover everything by how, I can't remember Pro ZD character's name right now, but how Pro ZD character snuck in.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking. That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Honestly, I was thinking more the other way around.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
It's because we live in a society.
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish.
This world is imperfect. If only I could wipe away the impurities and make it as beautiful as me.
Such things should all be washed away.
Oh my gosh.
That was my thinking when I designed this one.
Unironically that.
You designed it?
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Not really. She's a kind woman, but I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Yeah, understandable.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
An absolute pervert wearing a black bra on his face.
The symbol of Nyes, the non-Yupal X. There are 4 unseen X's hidden within. They represent the truth of the world you live in. That is yet another meaning inside the non-Yupal X.
4 unseen X's. There's a waterfall.
No, I don't.
Then do you know about terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
But?
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
Kappa's not fake. What are you talking about? This is Kappa right here.
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it? I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here. having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades. We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what NICE believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
GTA?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
There she goes, doing the hand signals again.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not a cult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter.
Also, why do you recognize her VA?
The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either.
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof. I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans, do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explained.
Ah, yes, my favorite philosopher. A famous Swedish philosopher.
That civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Additionally, the simulation in the real
Even
world...
light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before.
Kind of like a Matryoshka doll. Just so you know, I'm not saying I believe it. Laura Post. Is that Takemi's VA?
Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
Oh my gosh, it's Mario.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Say this world really is a simulation.
Oh, she's not? Oh, okay.
Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon, only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Sorry, I'm just taking a look to see. Behind the VAs. Oh, she's Kasumi in Royal. Oh, she's Primrose voice in Octopath too. That's where I probably recognize it from. Yeah, that's some really good range. Oh, she's also Nozomi's dub VA for Love Live. But anyways, yes, that's probably why I recognize her, because she's Primrose's VA in Octopath.
I see. Then let us leave it at that. In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide.
Oh, 100% I would not recognize this Kasumi.
Though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Oh, those are some lovely eyes there, Tokiko.
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with WingSync.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through WingSync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
We have 6 minutes. We just do, you know?
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm with Pewter. You should follow procedure.
Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
Pewter, you're a criminal. This is true.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
I don't know why that cutscene's really choppy when it shows up. It's really funny. Oh hey, we're just in her office, but it's all white. This Somnium's especially trippy? Oh, I figured so.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Nyes.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Ryuki, you okay, buddy?
Somnium scan, activate!
Probably another 4-lock. Can I be your Shingu River Ray?
Flushed emoji.
Oh.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric. Hopefully we can find something here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
There's only 3?
A book of nice teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
Does it say anything?
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft. The rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. Right?
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows? Why don't you join NICE to find out? Anyway, that's about all that we can get from this book.
Oh, the other book is here.
When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
What does it say?
That's where the seam can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her somnium, it must hold some significance.
What's a weft and a warp?
That's just what we saw in the wink sink.
Eh? 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 Oh, lovely. Oh no. That was our boy. All of blank into her writing and the blank are blank to blank.
I can't really make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
Yeah.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this somnium has to do with what we found in the NICE book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. That will help us? I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Let's dive in.
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah, we gotta dive back in time.
Yeah. Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And Red, what if there's an angry Shingu River Ray in there?
Enough with the complaining. You don't even need to breathe. It'll be fine. Go for it.
Fine. Why do you always gain this weird confidence during sinks?
It didn't take too long to realize. I can swim underwater? Oh my gosh. Insanity. Oops. Oh, I was the wrong direction. RT is to descend, LT is to ascend.
That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room. Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
This one's not ripped, just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
Where the black light gathers.
What would it take for me to get you to cover back in time? Oh, lovely. There's a skull now. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of skulls.
Whoa, skulls? Why is Tokiko thinking about this?
Wait, I sense something.
Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
What is this thing?
Huh. They're not doing anything. With this and the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah, if we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of things. Oh, we can't examine that. Think harder. Is it just a bunch of skulls to inspect? Why are there just a bunch of bodies every time I just keep moving? What the frick, man? This is creepy. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
It's a normal skull.
What's the meaning of all these skulls?
Okay, it probably is this one then, because there's the rear person that appears when you
A skull. It looks ordinary.
Is Tokiko into skulls?
Knowing her, I wouldn't be surprised if her house was filled with them.
Like, look, this guy appears.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
When you look there.
It's a skull. It's normal sized.
It's an adult skull. What is it doing here?
Oh, they're looking here.
It's a skull. A little on the small side.
What can this mean?
Right? No, they're looking. I actually don't know where they're looking. Where are they looking? Are they looking here? This one? I'm genuinely not sure. I'm so confused. And this Somnium's creeping me out. Oh, this one. Wait, why this one? They're not looking... Oh, okay.
This one is bigger and misshapen.
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
Huh?
Oh, the shadows were looking at that one. Okay.
Disappeared. I wonder what the relationship between Tokiko and Gen is.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Whose body was that?
Did you see that? It became Shoma for a split second.
Oh, Shoma.
Maybe Tokiko is related to him as well.
Why Shoma? Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here we go.
Whee! We're still underwater, but there's a book.
It's the same room again. But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
More metaphors, huh? It must be some kind of hint, like last time. It's a hand. And this.
The non-upal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint
Quantum
again and
Nights.
figure it out.
4 minutes remaining.
Why does it randomly go darker? What the heck is going on here? Ah, there we go.
How should I check? High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign?
Nothing has happened.
Maybe this...
Oh, I thought that's where the ideas... Where the ideas flow would be the, What is it? Where the waters and ideas flow, love is born. Oh, it just naturally move backwards? That's really annoying. Oh! It's gotta be this one because the water's pushing me back.
It lit up.
This world is a lie. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Always gotta ride the flow.
Too bright.
It's settled. You will follow my orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
Oh, there's a book.
Is
Eyeball.
this?
Oh, come on. Is it just pushing me back again? Do I just examine where she was?
Maybe you're doing it.
Right. I remember
Oh, she...
I apparently am.
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
There is? I don't see. Where? Where's this flow? Is it here? Oh wait, it's here.
Let's transcend this world together.
Wait. She must be talking to...
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Shoma?
Wah!
What's going on?
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that.
Sorry, that's just really funny. I know they're probably drowning, but it just looks really funny.
It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
I keep mixing up left and right triggers. I close my eyes. Oh gosh, we're sideways now. What the heck?
It's the same room again, but vertical?
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
Oh, I can expect from really far away.
Says, when the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on Nice.
Oh gosh, those are scary looking eyes.
The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
You are an eyeball. Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met, it...
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
A big eyeball.
Like I said, so what's it gonna...
When the eyes is met, death is born.
An eyeball.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
Well, the eyes are certainly meeting.
An eyeball. And...
Hmm?
Oh, my finger broke.
Huh? It broke? Just like that?
Oh, it's already fixed. Due to a mistake in my settings, my bones are as brittle as dry pasta.
Tama, what?
You can set that, huh?
Keep forgetting it's up and down like this right now. There's no book in here. I thought there was gonna be like a book or something. Oh, 100% this is not meant for 3D.
An eyeball.
And...
I set the eyes to face each other. The red. This book is...
Let's flip it.
I'm gonna turn it... Nothing is... Turn it around. Turning it around.
Oh, I thought there's eyes on the book.
Huh? A close. I'm gonna...
That's it?
Yep.
It might be related to...
A close. It's a red book of night.
It has an...
It's filled with... Got it.
Oh, yes, when the eyes are all meet. Yes, now all the eyes are met. Those are a lot of eyes.
This should do it.
Tokiko has lost all sense of emotion. Her mind resides completely within nirvana.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
A red book. Got it.
I hope I have enough time.
So, did we make the eyes meet?
It's another book.
New book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Death. Tama, let's check that out too.
I don't? Oh, tragic. Not with all these ×2 timies I'm getting, so.
It's a new... This time. Huh?
Oh, look, all these people falling. Lovely. That's me, falling with my arms up. Ah.
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
So you want me to dive in again?
Tama, go!
Tamago! I was waiting for a Tamago joke to finally happen.
I thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks. But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That's...
Ryuki, you're out of time!
At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
Still going? Yes, indeed. Hi, Sunday. Oh, she's just vibing. She just floated out of nowhere. Bye. Yup.
That's...
Non-Upal X.
Oh, I
There's
really...
something there.
Let's go.
I ran out of time.
It's almost time, Ryu.
Huh? Toki.
That's so annoying. I literally just am so close. Anyways, we'll restart from the beginning. Is there a way to fast forward through this? Oh, there we go.
This is such a
Maybe
look.
Right.
Just gonna skip through all this because I already know all this already happened. What's stopping you from going back in? I think it's something like the subject's mind can't handle it or something like that. Like there's strain for the sinker, blah blah blah, something along those lines. Sorry, I can't remember which one Gens is. Is this one Gens? I think this one's Gens, right? Yeah, the skull one took me way too long. Okay, good.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
Let's right the seams. Yeah, we just apparently can just infinitely breathe in dream water.
How should I?
Ride the seams. Because it seems to be pretty cool. He big. Yeah, we're just playing video games now. We're just playing big head mode. Gotta love big head mode.
Four minutes remaining.
Like I said.
Flip.
It's a red book.
It hasn't.
It's.
Close it.
God.
Look at them eyes.
A red.
Also close this one. This Somnium is really creepy.
An eyeball.
And then we also need to close it. Close it, flip it. There you go.
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
Oh, I went past the book. I wanted to open it. Yes. Let the bodies hit the floor. Floor. Okay, here's where I got to last time when I ran out of time.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
I feel like I'm not getting any closer to this. What the heck? Okay, it just takes a really long time to swim to. Lovely. Why did they make this swimming section so obnoxiously long?
Is it some kind of planning sheet? I'm going to open it. Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says nirvanA Initiative.
Oh, that's the name of the game.
The nirvanA Initiative.
No good. There's too much blacked out.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Wait. Try reading more of it.
Pewter, please.
And this is my AI. Oh, what do you mean? We still have 50 seconds, man. Come on, Tama. And that's when my favorite part of AI nirvanA Institute is when they said, this is my initiative, my nirvanA initiative.
Miss Shigure, I've taken a look inside your mind.
I don't like this lack of music.
Using this machine.
Pewter's just vibing.
I haven't seen her. She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet. You don't have to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room. Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
It's a door that leads to a door?
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him? Do you... He appeared in your dream. The nirvanA Initiative. Is it some sort of plan?
She's just not going to say anything. Lovely.
It seems you have many questions for me, but I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight? I would be happy to share more information with you then. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I can't believe it. Tokiko's just a Trekkie. Except instead of live long and prosper, she does the weird Narthok and nice sign.
Wait, where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
In that somnium earlier, Gen appeared. And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them. And yet...
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300. We have almost 9 whole hours until the appointed time.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well... I can't track down either of them. Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
Then we'll have to take a guess. Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
It seems not.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home. Or...
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Gen is probably at his restaurant, or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district, and that he goes there all the time to look at the sea.
I was worried that it was just gonna, you know...
So we have 4 destinations
achievement
to check.
stuff.
Let's get moving.
Tama vision. I forgot to do my very important thing. What? There's a guide apparently for this. Encode. Encode to codify or turn into symbols. That means all information in existence is recorded on a flat surface. Your 2D waifu was closer than you thought. Thanks, game? She's 53, what the heck? Dislikes, none. Oh, that's all the things I was missing. That's why I had the notifications, because I apparently didn't read all the things there. C1. nirvanA. Let's go to the map. I'll go from top to bottom. Well, he's home, evidently.
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed. Did you know about that?
Why are you asking me? Of course I know. A killer calling himself Terror did it. But he hasn't been caught yet.
Oh, I'm not sure which is the Oda evolution
That's
trait. I haven't
why.
checked.
I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
Okay, question for you. What do you call an older woman who can't keep her hands off you?
A masseuse.
No, the answer is cougar.
Tama, please.
What? Come on.
Whew, this really takes me back. I remember playing with drawers when I was young. I would make stairs out of them and climb up.
Are you sure you're an AI? So cute.
I'm cuter.
What are you getting jealous for?
Tama, please.
Ryuki, there's Moraemon inside the closet!
Yeah, okay.
The kitchen is lewd, don't you think?
How?
The kitchen is
Isn't that a rooster doll? It says it's okay.
Is it?
It's a picture of a long, long time ago. Troubled, and so Uzume dropped. Then the Amaterasu. Huh? Man, Amaterasu. She was then.
Uzume?
Ugh, this is why she's known.
the true soul of the comedian.
What? Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her. Then what about NICE? Tokiko is the president of NICE.
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terror is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of NICE.
So what? Leave me alone, please. I just want to be left alone.
Aw, poor Shoma.
I'm sorry, but please don't ask about my dad. I don't want to be reminded of him.
Understandable.
I had my phone turned off.
Yep.
Why?
Because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone, just like that Jin person.
Jin?
I read about it online. He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease.
Oh.
He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends. According to the article, he took his classes from the hospital.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I'd be reading this a lot faster, as opposed to actually listening to the VAs to end.
I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half.
He's only one half? Can't believe
Why?
Jin died of ligma.
Why me? I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me, you haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing, but they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world, but you haven't disappeared. Why?
Don't ask me. All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game.
Just a game.
But the nirvanA trial, on the other hand...
Eh?
nirvanA trial?
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube first, and then it blew up from there. A bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Ryuki, I found the video. Do you want to see it?
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now. Just so I have the facts straight. This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game. No one really went missing, and it had nothing to do with the secret of the world. But the nirvanA trial is different. It's not just a game, it's real.
Imagine Twitch streamers live reacting to these videos and just disappearing on air.
There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year. That means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week.
90,000 people going missing in a year is a lot of people.
This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
Sorry, I need to go somewhere.
Wait, we're not done here.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
Aww, poor guy.
I can't believe it. He actually left. What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
Nothing we can do. Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
Itatsu are kind of erotic, aren't they?
Tama, what the heck, man?
How so?
Are we gonna go to the Misuten department store and just find him there?
Ryuki, why did you come here?
I thought Shoma might be here. I still need to ask him some questions.
But it looks like he's not here.
Oh, I thought he was gonna leave home and just come to the amusement park.
Looks like it.
Anyway, no point in staying here. Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
Maybe another time.
Let's go somewhere else.
Oh, Mame is here too.
Why are you here?
There's something I wanted to ask Gen.
And what would that be?
Well...
Maybe she lost 50,000 yen on pachinko slot machines.
This isn't boss we're talking about.
Well, it's better than having loose slots in other ways.
Tama, please.
What other way?
No, you know.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure why, but she seems to be a bit down today. I'm sure she'll be back to her usual self eventually. Please let her be for now.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Oh, Tama, thanks for doing the thing.
Half for all, we are full-time heroes!
Hey, that's my thing.
Hey, that's my thing. That's the best part.
It's a
You
picture
can't
of
hear
Ganesha,
Tama.
the Hindu god.
The door. A houseplant.
Gen, do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Never heard that name before.
Really?
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president of an ideological society called Nizet Laws. Or NISE.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah.
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about. It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around.
Oh, it just ran out of battery.
You're watching too much porn.
Don't you have a softer way of saying that?
Tama, please.
You're watching too much porn.
That's not what I meant.
Tama, please.
Is there anything you can tell me about the nirvanA Initiative?
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Can I replay that line? Sure. One second, get back to logs.
Hiroyuki, you're watching too much porn. You're watching too much porn. You're watching too much porn.
Thanks, Tama.
There's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that. Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier, right when she heard the words Tokiko and nirvanA Initiative.
You're thinking about making that as your sub notification. Lovely.
What?
What?
It's okay, it's okay. Everything will be fine.
What was that?
I don't know.
Do you know Tokiko? Do you know something about the nirvanA Initiative? Hey, Gen. There's something I want to ask Mame. How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
A quiz? A quiz. Hey, Mame. The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest mountain?
K2.
I wasn't asking you. The last man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it? No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+. You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world, dumbass.
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Tama, please.
Come on. A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost?
It's 5 yen. It truly is a classic, like, math problem riddle type of thing.
No response.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
This isn't Whereabouts of Light.
My voice wavers and my words fail me, so I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade.
They really want us to hear of all these musical pieces this time, don't they?
Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
That's good.
Don't drink them.
I know.
Oh, there's something I missed. I saw something turn green. Was it just Amame? I think it's just Amame.
It was nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No, I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
See?
You can't be serious.
I can't believe it. She actually lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Aww.
Is that?
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
A Walkman?
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
A Volkman, sorry.
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing. Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day. It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not.
Oh, most important thing now. Mario Kart. Anyways, I need to reset her. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. To another timeline you go! I don't think that's how K2 is used.
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories.
Oh my gosh, she's just like Iris.
And when I looked up Nyes, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site. Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Trust me.
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
Yes, though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
Lost the key to the freezer. Tragic.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here.
Corey Builder's strategy, my favorite. Corey into house simulators.
Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's Somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Let's just go to the Harbor District because there's nothing there. And then we'll go to the park.
Ryuki, why are we here?
Remember how I said before that I like nature? The sea is also a part of nature. By the way, Tama, look over there.
Oh my goodness, it's that mysterious girl that shot.
You know them?
Oh, no, not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think? Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event. Excuse me.
A cosplay event, definitely.
I'm sorry, do you have a minute?
You. What's going on? What could he be plotting? Ugh. None of your business. Nothing. I don't need to tell you anything.
Okay, bye, Miss Cosplayer.
You're beginning to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead. The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
On to the next place, huh?
I wasn't actually
It's
expecting...
one of those things that keep your teeth aligned.
I really wasn't expecting there to be information here.
That's a retainer.
Wow. Looks delicious.
But that was the person that shot at Mizuki earlier, so...
What are you imagining?
Ryuki, look! There's a flock of angry finless porpoises over there!
They're probably here to protest against microplastics.
There are finless porpoises protesting? Oh, okay.
It says Okiura Fishery.
Okiura is Mizuki's maiden name, but I think that's unrelated to this case.
How do you know?
Because I know!
I was wondering, is this Okiura Fishing Company? And it is. Ah, yes, my favorite company, Yotota. I love Yotota.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all.
Yeah, because Mizuki was adopted by Date.
It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Oh, it's you.
Oh my gosh, there's a geyser!
It's spreading out so vigorously.
Yeah?
What's with you? You're not fun today.
Really? I'm always like this.
It's a pond.
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you, I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
You mean pilot?
No, a pirate. I always wanted to be a pirate.
Yeah, and that's the video that everyone's talking about online, right? I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard of it. I heard a bunch of people that watched it have gone missing. Though, who knows if that's all true. Supposedly, there's some complex hidden message in that video. Just like Bats 490. I don't know much else. Well, it's quiet, peaceful.
Oops, I accidentally skipped a line.
I like this part. It's quiet, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree, but what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice.
Request?
I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential. Oh, this? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love this drink. It was in that vending machine, so I got one.
Oh, I guess we're going to sync with him next.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well, I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Eh?
Facility?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Time to sync with him.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
Oh, we're not syncing with him? Okay.
By the way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Time for another creepy video. Man robs ghost. Well, that was weird.
Hey, Ryuki? Are you okay?
What the heck, Ryuki? Oh, lovely. It's the Chinese stuff again.
What?
What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there, like an NPC that froze up. Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here.
What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
This is bad. We need to hurry.
Sheesh.
And yeah, Discord doesn't look down for me. Is she dead?
No.
It can't be.
This can't be happening.
You should talk to Mamoru before checking the body.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm.
Oh, poor Mamoru.
Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Oh,
Looks
poor
like he's not the
Mamoru.
culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her body. Yeah, that door is the only way in or out. Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room? I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
Interesting.
Anyway, I need to report to the people at Nye's.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
Spooky.
How did this happen?
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses
How
detected.
could this happen to me?
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
It's true.
Okay, let's investigate.
Do.
Before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you!
You should be grateful.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, alright?
You should be grateful. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff.
Wait, what's this?
They are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk. So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation. It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
Oh, that's gross.
In other words,
Yeah,
it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
probably the last thing I'm gonna do. So that's 3 people dead now.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Oh, there's X-ray and thermal. Interesting.
Passageway behind it?
Probably not.
That's too cliche.
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
There's something embedded in the wall.
It's a keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction. Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Let's look at ages, people. Who's currently 20 years old? Ryuki's not 20. Ryuki's 23. No one so far that we know is 20 years old, so interesting. Oh, around 20. Oh, more than 20 years ago. I misread, sorry. I thought I just said it was 20 years ago. Riki is 23 years old. Is this true?
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Investigate the statue's material. Oh, there's more statues over here. Whoa! There's a laser pointing to the middle. Bagakwanda.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode. But this place is full of water particles. The light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
The light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
An infrared laser is coming out of this statue, too. It's crossing with that other beam.
You can't cross the beams? How could you ever cross the beams?
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
It's a wall. Of course I've seen Ghostbusters.
Looks like the statue is made of iron. This statue is iron too.
What do you take me for, Sunday?
Looks like the wall behind this waterfall is made of tungsten. It's a material that blocks X-rays, so I'm not able to see anything beyond that wall.
Tungsten, tin, and sodium. And chlorine, carbon, cobalt, copper, tungsten, tin, and sodium. Hey man, I'm not that bad, okay?
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it. Alright, looks like we've investigated what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, so let's begin.
Let's begin the operation.
The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from this statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please.
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, can't move something like... Yes, we have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I'll fire you.
Oh, Tama.
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
Yes, let's just tilt the building.
If you make the floor slippery, I'm sure it'll move on its own.
If that's your best idea, why don't I cover your whole body in lotion and drag you?
Let's tilt the building.
Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
Who actually develops Abyss's AIs? This is a good question.
There was an input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
Oh, shoot. I need to look at the...
So, can you tell me the numbers?
Oh gosh, I don't know what the numbers are. I wasn't looking at the evidence.
What? You telling me you don't know?
Where is that information, that clue that we got? Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what it is.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
What?
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but I don't know what it
And-
is. There we
There
go.
were 16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape. You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer. Now, try again.
No, can you just keep it up? Oh my gosh. 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5. 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. It's not? Okay. It's an X. Times, multiply. I mean, yes, it does mean cross product, but I really don't think they're doing cross products here, okay? Cross products would be a little bit too complicated for a game like this. Oh, okay, so 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Oh, okay, so it's 4, 9, 0, 1, 4, 9, 5. No? Okay. I was multiplying all the numbers down. I thought that was the answer. You can cross this product. Wait, didn't I just say that? 490... Did I not put that in? Oh, I missed a 0. Okay. I was like, I'm sure I put it right.
Good job.
I was
That's
like, I
probably the answer.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked.
Okay. And I was like, I swore I put that in. What else could it be?
I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
Oh, I accidentally put a 4 instead of a 0. Got you.
Okay, the rehearsal is now over. It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming.
Ryuki does not look good right now, man.
Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action!
I love how Tama just has a camera
I'm
with her.
the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason.
And I also still love that they do this song. This is one of my favorite Somnium songs in the original AI, so...
Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting, as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so...
I'll try forcing it.
Oh my gosh, the eyes turn red.
Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally.
Grins
His plan
maniacally.
in motion.
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Great line.
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you! Don't talk back.
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Oh,
Good,
Ryuki.
Ryuki, that's it! That's the performance I wanted to see!
So much fun to VO.
But like I said, the culprit probably had a remote.
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
In monologue.
Alright, this statue reacted to the laser too.
Oh, the panel moves up.
I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 4901095. There.
Oh, it did open up. What the? Oh, it's another elevator.
Look.
A hidden door.
It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Really? You really think it's only for going down when it just says down?
Let's try pushing it.
Now we know Terror's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
And he must have used the same method to get out.
The statue and non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
Oh gosh. We're going down there.
What is this place?
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. This is the church thing that we saw.
It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
I estimated the death by calculating the acceleration of the time spent in the elevator. Thanks, Tama.
Anyway, let's start looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
Worried about relationships? Huh? You don't really have worries, do you? Are you malfunctioning? Are you bored? You're messing around, right?
Obviously. Anyway, since you're bored, here's a quiz. What three-letter word makes a girl a woman? The answer is H.
Oh.
Worried.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half-might!
Ooh, you're all ready to smash, aren't you? Just let me know if I should start recording. How about I...
What? How long is this part here? They are technically close to being in Brazil for being 50 meters underground. Is it like 15 minutes long? Is it half an hour long? Okay, I'll have a stopping point. Okay, cool. Then I will let the thing happen.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group, but this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cult vibes going on.
Oh, definitely some sort of cult vibes going on.
What's this? It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
The real question is, how did they get the planning permission to build a safe place like this?
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
A nice symbol here, too.
The non-nuable X. Don't tell me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
Yeah, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea. What was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected.
Someone's walking in here. What the heck?
They're somewhere close.
What the?
That's Mamo.
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway,
Wait, what? No, it's just a person in blue. What the heck?
Hey! Freeze!
Why do they not look like a person?
What is this?
Why do they look like Dream Person?
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above!
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it's QTEs.
There's another one!
Damn it!
I was not thinking there's gonna be QTEs. So I was like half paying attention.
Hey! I said stop!
Oh, lovely. Hope we don't die. Farewell.
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it! Please, give me another chance.
This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
I like snowy days, TBH. She's becoming irisy.
Your daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half-Might!
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now! I should be able to handle this better than anyone!
Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
This is true.
I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Oh, boss.
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now, the half-body serial killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start getting things done, Ryuki.
The half-brain investigator.
I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki. So I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
Oof.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed.
Still?
So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki. Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible.
Yeah, I was wondering. I don't know exactly what the mistake was. Letting that person get away? I don't know.
I can't believe I was told this today, of all days.
Today's my 24th birthday.
Today was the day I lost my other half. I had a younger twin brother. He had a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago...
6 years ago?
My brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away. So my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and...
Oof.
He got run over, crushed half his body. This is the watch he was wearing.
Half his body, eh?
His time has been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history. I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces.
Rip him to pieces, eh, Ryuki?
And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then, if you give up, the evil wins. Are you really going to give up now? Ryuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now. The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals.
Misclicked.
The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Ryuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation. So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma. Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that.
More questionable than that.
Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Oof.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
9 years ago?
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda. Kizuna Chieda's father.
Oh.
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now. The location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horidori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horidori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horidori Institute.
Interesting.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel? The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
Wait, before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
All right, I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you.
How does Ryuki know Iris? Yes, Ryuki has met Iris.
Destinations are decided for now, but...
Nioen, Nisatan, and the third is Lemniscate.
There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the Informant.
When did Mama change... What?
You suspect she might know something.
When did she change her outfit?
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we will stop here for today. After I read these appendices. Lemniscate's a math thing? Interesting. Save current progress. I just want to check the flow chart. I don't think there's anything that can flow from here yet. Yeah. Interesting, there's still no branches yet. I thought there'd be a branch by now, but no, there's still absolutely no branches at this point. Oh hi, there's the logo on the right there. That's a little suspicious. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I don't know when I'll be back next. We'll see. Depends on the weather. Depends how hot it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And good night. Bye.